Hey guys, welcome back to Reverse 1999. In today's video, I wanted to go through the active codes that we currently have in the game. Now, for as long as I can, I'll keep trying to come back to this video if we get new codes and add them to the pinned comments. So whenever people see this and they go to it, they will be able to get the comments, but I will also make other videos when we get more codes. I want to go through that. And then also a very important tip. I've had a lot of messages over the past day of people being stuck and also questions about some of the progression tasks and stuff like that. So I wanted to go through that stuff. But first of all, let's go through the codes that we have in the game. To enter the codes, you're going to go to settings and then go to exchange code. We currently have 2 in the game at the moment. The first of which being enter the show. We hit that, confirm. And I haven't done it on my account yet. I probably should have done it earlier. I was just waiting to make this and then I've lost time. But we do get 60 premium currency. We get some dust. We get some gold. Sharpod. Dude, I don't even know how to say it. I'm just going to refer to that stuff as gold from now on. But if you've been progressing your characters, you know you always end up strapped on those things. So that is nice. The other code that we currently have in the game is 1999 gift, and this one's actually really nice. We do get a ton of dust with this one, which is the 19999 dust, which is definitely much appreciated, along with the extra bit of premium currency. So those are the 2 codes that I actually know about in the game currently. There are some exclusive codes that I will be doing some live streams for to give to you guys as well, but they are only one use, so we'll do them in sort of giveaway fashion during live streams and stuff like that. I'll probably do the streams here on YouTube for this game at the moment, but that's going to come up next week. I'll keep you guys posted on what's going with that. But the thing that I wanted to touch on now, there's one thing that a lot of people have been coming to me and saying, you know, I'm stuck on this stage. What do I do? Now, obviously, team composition, all that is a thing, but there is one blanket suggestion I can give to a lot of people, and everyone today that I have tried to help with their teams, I've said this same thing, and they're just like, no, I'm not doing that. So I thought I'd just put it out here to see if it does help some people when you get stuck at stages. If I could just get myself into an actual stage where we need to do something, that would be fantastic. Yes, I'm skipping story because I'm just a horrible person like that, but that is what we do. But the tip is using, once we get in here, the first melody. Now, I feel like a lot of people miss this first melody, and like you go through it in the tutorial, you're like, okay, that's cool. And then people just sort of ignore it, essentially. Cannot be deployed. Rip. Okay, let's just go Sonetto there. Hopefully we don't need that. We've been YOLOing our way through it. But if we go in and you jump in. Now, it actually blew my mind how many people didn't know what was going on with this. Now, unfortunately, the thing is behind my head, so I'm just going to move my head over. Whoop, that's just the me. Pro streamer knows how to use his stuff. All right, so let's move myself over here for a second. All right, so this thing here, first melody, when you get this to 25 points, you can reset all of your cards. Basically, they all keep their stars or their rank ups, but they get shuffled around on what cards they are. So that is the first one. But the bigger one is once you get this up to 40, which after normally your first or second attack, you're up to 40, you can get a free, you can basically make any one of your 1 stars into a 2-star. And this is super helpful, whether it's for sustainability, whether it's for getting some of those attacks that turn into debuffs. For instance, a lot of people that didn't reroll as hard as I did, obviously, maybe using Sonetto still. And as we know with Sonetto's attack, once you upgrade it once, it turns into a lockout and stops them from using attacks. So if you can just get that free upgrade on it, it allows you to avoid a lot of damage whilst also dealing extra damage. And it's just something that you can use all the way through. So for instance here, let's just go ahead. We'll jump in. We'll grab a few extra points here. We'll just tap this guy and then I'll show you what I mean. So once again, I couldn't believe that people didn't know this one. And then I wanted to go in and talk about tasks, because if you were wondering what the first melody thing, I've had 3 people ask me that already, what the first melody thing in the tasks, it's like a requirement to use first melody 6 times. Well, this is what the first melody is. As you can see, I am 2 points away from getting it. So we are just a tiny bit short, but let's just go ahead and do this, and that will get us up to what we need. And then we should be able to show you guys that one. But yeah, getting the extra 1-star is the huge thing. For me, the changing of them works really well often because I do have Lee in my team and she upgrades her cards quite frequently. So it lets me abuse that play. But here we go. We've got this one. We can go ahead. We can click that. We get a bonus upgrade on anything we want that is a 1-star. So for me here, if we look at A-Knight, this skill is really nice when you upgrade it because it allows him to get an additional moxie when he uses it. So now I can go into this, and then I can slam one of these on and get a kill, and then it's going to actually generate him to full moxie, and then I'll be able to ultimate. So using those to upgrade those first melodies is an absolutely huge thing. So now you'll see here, he'll land the kill, and now we're at full moxie because of his skill set, but we're good to go. And we wouldn't have got there without that little card. Now, obviously, I'm on a battle that's very easy for me, but if you're on a hard battle, these things can definitely make a difference. But I'm just going to tap out of this and we'll go look at the other thing I wanted to talk about. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to talk about was these beginner of the tail missions because these are important ones and you want to sort of keep on top of these because they give you all the resources. Basically, the resources that they give you are sort of in track with where you are in progression and what you kind of need when you're needing it. So and often these things are simple. It may just be like 1 or 2 stages that you haven't been to, some simple stuff to do to collect these, get through the next act, and get a bunch of resources that are going to help your progression, especially if you're stuck. So these things are really, really nice in that sense. For instance, here, complete 6 lessons in the tutorial notebook. Now, I haven't even jumped into the tutorial notebook to do these things so that I can get the freebies in them because they're just essentially free premium currency. But you can just jump here. It takes you to it. You can go ahead and do that, and you can get those. And that's basically what I've been doing is I've just been pushing campaign, then coming back, trying to filter through here. Once I decide I want to upgrade my characters, then I come back here. I try and do these to get the materials I need. I try and avoid farming materials for characters. So at the moment, I haven't done a repeat stage of any of the stages except for the ones to get the insight upgraded, because those you just have to get the materials that you need. But besides that, I haven't farmed for dust. I haven't farmed for the gold or anything like that yet. I've just been trying to progress by only doing the things that you need to do one of to keep progressing so that I can maximize my stamina efficiency in this early game. And then the idea is I don't start farming, let's say the dust stage. If we go to resources, not that one. I haven't even done today's temps of that. Actually, the day just reset an hour ago. It's okay. But yeah, I haven't even, I've done all the new stages that I get for dust farming, but I don't want to sit there and farm stage 3 or stage 4 when I'm going to clear 4-5 soon, unlock stage 5, and I could have been farming at a higher efficiency. So I definitely think using those tasks to keep getting you the resources you need to upgrade your characters to keep progressing through the story so that you can unlock harder difficulties and clear those harder difficulties is definitely the way to go about it. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover in this video. If there's any other things you guys want to know about in videos, let me know and I'll make them. Happy to make anything you guys want to see. But once again, get those codes. Definitely be using that system to get your extra cards ranked up. And follow along those beginner tasks because they are just really good resources at the end of the day. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.